Hey guys. Now, let me just say this. Season 3 has already been off to a crazy start. So I want to let y'all know that it ain't about to change. What you can expect is consistency around here, but you're always going to get that good game over here on the Business of Pleasure. Now, you know I'm your girl, Kash, your sexologist bestie, but I still got our boss founder, Kandi, over here. She came to kick it with us. She's very busy. Let me tell you, she's very busy right now. So even though I know you can't stay the whole time, I really appreciate your commitment and showing up. Like you said, we talking enough times.
Showing up, that's part of it.
Proof is in the pudding. She right here. So I also got Tahoe still with us over here. You know what I'm saying?
What's up,
y'all already know what to expect with him. He done already took toys and put them on his nipples.
Yo, it was invigorating.
We were like 5 minutes into the taping and he was playing with his nipples. So y'all know what's going on over there. But we do have 2 individuals join this conversation, one of which you guys have met because he's my boo and my baby. And he also was on the last season, and people responded really positively to your presence. So I thought to bring you back, but we're going to get a little bit more into other kind of combos, honey. But you want to tell them who you are, what you go by?
My name is Chris. Go by a big black supervillain.
You hear this tone?
He don't even talk like
That's
that.
what
What are you doing? Why are you putting that voice on?
And that's very
Why
true.
you put that voice on?
I don't know. I don't have the mic drop today. I kind of feel funny.
You want to hold a paddle?
No, it's not the same. It's not the same.
You don't like spanking me?
I do.
You don't want to hold a...
It's
Okay.
too small for you.
Hey,
Bring the mic down a little bit. I think you're covering your face a little bit.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now the people can see.
put it in your mouth, bro.
Pause.
Wow.
What?
All right. We got here quickly. All right.
I made y'all uncomfortable with what?
Put it in your mouth is crazy. We're literally in the intro, guys.
I'm sorry.
But I also want you guys to embrace and welcome one of my good friends over here, Kent Jones. And when I tell you, this guy is one of the most interesting people I met in my life. But I will say he came to me by way of a very beloved person who we also saw in the Business of Pleasure last season, our girl Davita D.
Ah, y'all had
Shout out to our
Shout
girl
out to
Davita D.
Yes, indeed.
Right? Davita D came out to the Bedroom Kandi Social Affair back in March. She blessed us with her presence, with her imagery, but she also is the connection that brought you and
That's
I
right.
together.
That's right.
And so when you come to me by way of people who I hold in that space,
Yeah.
you already good in my book. But then we spent some time. We ate some seafood together
some
last
seafood. Yeah,
time.
we did.
We made videos. We was chilling by the pool. So Kent is a wealth of information, and he's got some very interesting things to his life that we'll dive into today. Okay.
Okay.
But to kind of kick off, because, you know, we always try to go from the mild to the wild, even though it never happens like that, y'all. But we're going to try. We're going to try. I was actually thinking about the fact that the first time I met Kent, I actually walked in, and he was in the middle of a spiritual moment with his partner. They were really taking time. He was decompressing her. He was really giving her a deep massage and all these things. And I was like, okay. He said, I don't care what's going on. I got to take care of her over here. And that was something that really made me really earn a deep respect for you. Because there are a lot of people who would delay that care of their person because they having a guest or whatever. And you very much so, it's like, just give us a second.
Can
She's
we
got
all
some stuff going
yeah.
on. I need to help her work through this. And I really respected that about you. So I want to just,
I
first of
appreciate
all,
that.
give it up to you for being the kind of person that's proactive about helping her when she's in a moment of need.
Thank you.
Okay? But it made me think about opening this conversation. We have all these different things that we go out and do to take care of ourselves, right? Go get our haircuts and our hair done. But I don't personally like doing those things. They take a lot of time. But I like to go get my massages. I like to do things. But we can't always go to places to do those things. And I like to have a little something at home that I can use to always make me feel a little loved on, a little nourished, a little cared for, you know, and centered. So I did want to open, and I'll throw this to you first, Kandi.
Okay.
If you, especially because y'all know we Bedroom Kandi over here, okay, put some respect on the name. But I want to know, Kandi, if you could think about a product that we have or something that, and it doesn't have to be a product, a ritual or something that you've done during a time that was difficult or challenging that helped you feel a little bit more centered, cared for, loved on.
Well, you know, I like the basics. So where's Nourish? Where is it?
Oh, right here. Right.
Oh, okay. Yes. I tell everybody during the pandemic, I did not, they told us that we weren't supposed to be getting pedicures, manicures, not going
Yes.
to the nail techs, getting your hair done and stuff. You weren't supposed to be around people. That's what they were telling us. So at first, like everybody else, I was in the house, and I guess it was like a month or so.
A month or so of lockdown.
A month or so, and I was in Atlanta. We didn't stay the whole time. Like, but,
Atlanta was one of the first people that went back outside.
yeah. But after they first started letting us go back, before they let us go back outside, my little feet were getting rough at the bottom, and I was like, hold on, like, what am I supposed to do?
Look, I can't.
Because Todd was making jokes on me at the time.
I'm sorry, Kandi.
And so,
as soon as you said my little feet,
I
can't wait
was
straight
like,
eyes down to your feet. It
Yes,
said,
Lord.
this right here was life-changing. When I tell you, I just started rubbing it on my feet every day, and all of that just went away.
How long do you feel like you used it before it like brought them back to life?
No more than like a day or so. It was just like, of course, once you see it moisturized, you see, all
It
that
looks
kind of
nice.
like,
Yeah.
it just gets, your skin gets softer. But then you keep doing it consistently, and it just stayed that way.
It's funny that you say that because when I don't get to go and like I'll be so intentional about going to get pedicures and all that kind of stuff. And then sometimes life just has a way of like, okay, maybe not today. I got to push it off to the next day. But most people would never know that for the same reason. I haven't used Nourish as much on my feet, but I use Velvet.
Oh,
the,
really?
the scrub, and I use it to exfoliate.
Yeah.
And it does a similar thing. Nourish is awesome on the skin. It's super soft. So it's crazy because we two different products, same outcome.
Yeah.
Of just like it wiping the problem away. So okay. All right. Interesting. Okay. Can I ask you in your own time, what is something you do, especially when things are getting a little shaky, a little rough, that helps you just
Now,
feel?
when you say shaky and rough, what do you mean by shaky?
Well, I mean, like at a point when life is lifing a little bit, and you just need to take a moment to get yourself
like if I'm under
back in
stress,
full
or if
focus.
I'm under-
Yeah.
Well, there's a point in time where I was into the meditation, and I go into isolation, and when it get too bad like that, I go and get me a little Pornhub, get me a little X-Hamster, Spank Bang. What's the name of the other
I
one?
was not ready.
Cause see,
I think we all go there.
Yeah. Cause see, I told everybody in the interviews, including Sister Angela, the Breakfast Club, I told her I'm a porn loving. I wanted to be a porn making, and I was laughing about it for a while, but it actually happened.
Oh, really?
It actually happened. I got into the foot fetish industry, and I started treating it like a parallel to the music. But see, what we got over there in the foot fetish industry is way more than what we got in music. So feet used to actually be my go-to, but now it's a little more like work.
Okay.
So that's why I got to go exploring and
finding other ways.
scrolling with the left hand, holding the dick with the right hand. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? When people ask me how I keep my energy up, I absolutely say I come a lot. So
You talk about
thanks
feet
to you.
like oxtail, like
That's right. Like even I had sister Kandi, that heel meat gonna come in handy. You got the thick heel meat. She got the
heel meat.
Yes, sir. She got the T-bone steak, thick heel meat with the arches that wrinkle. Yes, sir. Yes, Lord. The natural wrinkles. Yeah, some,
the detail.
some of the women gotta scrunch their feet to get the wrinkles. And then I see, if you don't know about the wrinkles will change your life.
What does that do?
Oh, the wrinkles. See, this is the thing. Imagine the wrinkles on the feet, stroking the head, the frenulum, and stroking the head. Yeah, that'll send you on up out of
Also,
there.
like the ripples of it.
Yes,
have
yes,
the
indeed.
texture,
Yeah, yes,
sensation
indeed.
on-
Let me tell you, a foot job. There's nothing like a foot job. Let me tell you, there's nothing. Just like I said, there's nothing like hair from a woman that can remove the teeth out of her mouth. There's nothing like a foot job. There's not a hand job, not head,
rub.
nothing. There's nothing like some feet on that meat. You know what I'm saying?
What you want to do with my feet, baby? I'm gonna take notes.
Hey, brother Chris, don't dismiss. I'm trying to tell you.
Definitely not.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
want these
I've
parts
never
on the
tried
table.
that, but
Sister
I
Kandi.
mean, now you
I have given a foot job before, though.
Sister
You
Kandi.
have, how did it
I've
work
done
out
it
for
before.
you?
It was interesting Cause you know what,
You knew what you was doing?
Your hands. Well, I feel like I know my way around that organ. So I just figured like if I could use my feet like my hands, what would I do with it?
Right.
And because your arch and your curve kind of create like a cupping feeling,
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
kind
That's
of cupped them
called
with both
the
feet
fourth
and went like
hole.
up and down with it.
So when they say all 4 holes, that's the fourth one.
And
People
then
be
my
wondering what the fourth
toes,
one is. It's the,
I guess, because the
I've
toes have
never heard anybody say
separation.
that
It was like
before.
passing the head. So I've done
learned
it.
something
It
new.
was different though. It was different. I will say you got to have your feet muscles intact because see your hands can do all of this. When you doing that kind of stuff with your feet,
your calves.
you can't be having no cramps.
but the more you,
I was like,
get
I don't know
into
if
it,
this is the thing I can keep up.
the more you get into it, you learn the positions you use for your comfortability that won't stress your legs out and everything too much.
Oh.
And if you got the right touch, you know you won't have to do a bunch of leg acrobatics. You can get the job done. You know
we
what I'm
gonna
saying?
dig into this. We gonna.
Okay, you're gonna have to tell me about it.
We need some game. Yes. No, wait, real quick, because I know Kandi got to go. I know you got to run.
I got you.
I'm gonna just have to, before the episode even air, but make sure you see, because this sounds like it's.
Yeah, because
But
I need to learn how to use the ripples in my feet.
That's-
Because apparently you got some very defined.
I got some feet meat.
You got feet meat.
well,
What?
I
I'm
tell
bringing
you.
that home. You know what I'm saying? Good old feet meat. What?
Oh, baby, we said we was gonna try. I said we were gonna try. We
Well,
got out fresh out the gate.
If you get some lessons from anywhere other than the bishop, I'm gonna be offended.
Oh, okay. Y'all
right, Kandi.
have a good time.
Get to the business. We gonna keep this going over here. Give us 1 second, guys, because we know the Kandi had to cut out. We're just gonna change the set for 2 seconds so that you guys make sure you can get a good view of
Feet
everything.
meat.
And we're
Feet
gonna
meat,
talk more
brother.
about this feet meat after I hear these answers
meat.
from these
Heel
guys.
meat and
Heel
feet meat.
soul meat.
Feel the back. No, the back. This part right here, right here, right here. Go
That's
like
what
this.
he's talking
No,
about.
don't follow my lead, Daddy. Look, just go like
That.
that. Go like that. No, you're going up and you're going side to side. I'm going up and down.
Oh, this
Look,
like
you
that?
feel
Daddy, Daddy.
No, you missing the plot.
Daddy, I'm gonna show you real visual.
Not a feet
Look,
guy.
look. Come, look, lean forward a little bit. Look, like this.
Here.
And she's a bad girl.
Stop being
She's
so
more of a
rough.
toe job
You
girl.
see my fingers? Look at me.
That's
you?
Look at me.
She held it down. That's
that's your
one of my models from Ohio.
You feel the texture
Yeah.
on your penis? Is what you talk about.
So she's on. So she's just laying on the bed.
No, I'm not saying whether
Yeah.
you know my body, I know you know my feet, but I'm saying now that he said it, picture this being a thing that's
You know, on my show,
gliding
we had somebody do that on the show live.
on it. It's interesting because it is a very, it's a lot of
You know,
texture. It's like
a black girl
ridge.
from, I think,
Tory
New Jersey.
Souls?
Tory
Oh,
Souls.
snap.
I know who
That's my-
Tory Souls is.
That's my homegirl.
With the big feet.
All right, y'all, we are back. Before we go deep into the feet meat, and you said
feet
soul
meat.
meat, all of that. We got. I need more answers. I want to just real quick get you guys this answer. What's your go-to thing to get yourself back in a time that's a little crazy?
The gym.
The gym. Okay.
Heavier weights in the gym.
Put it in your mouth.
Yo, get out of here.
What are you doing? Why you stop running from it?
You do gotta talk.
Get out of here.
I'm not gonna lie, Tahoe. I'm not usually a part of the pause police, but you wow.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not even a pause. It's like a hard stop.
But definitely heavy weights in the gym with some pre-workout definitely clears the mind and brings everything back into focus after a rough stretch in life.
I didn't think that was the answer you was gonna give.
What you thought I was gonna say?
Games.
That could be, but a lot of times there's more
But
benefits to the gym
sometimes
than
when
the
you do the
games.
game, it can frustrate you. so I
Yeah,
can see
exactly.
that. Okay. Tahoe.
You know, believe it or not, before Kent said anything, I had to think back to times when it was really hard, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny, I didn't make this connection, but I go to get my feet rubbed. I go to a professional person that does not foot,
Like reflexology and
Like
stuff like that.
reflexology.
Oh yeah, the pressure points is
the
no.
music. They had the music. Now this one lady, she was Asian, and she had a black tooth, but I ain't give a fuck because she was beautiful. Because the way she would do my feet, and she would
Did you say
like
a
look
black
me in
tooth?
my eyes.
Hold on now.
See, I'm not focused.
I thought it was.
No, because when she would smile, I would always see that the tooth was going gray. But I didn't care.
But she had them hands on them
She
feet.
had them hands, and she would look at me like she loved my shits, right?
She might have had
And
a fetish.
I didn't realize. I just connected the two. Back when I was hustling, when the D's would pull up on the block, and everybody had to, like, it was hot. You couldn't even go get your stuff. Say you stashed your stuff over there, so you couldn't go so far because you didn't want to leave your shit. Because once they leave, somebody come grab you, right? But so they would park all over the place. They have a van over there, a car over there. They gone, right? You know they're gonna lock somebody up. And there was a nail salon on my block, and what I would do, nobody else was doing this because this is the early 2000s. Niggas ain't going to get their feet in their hands, their nails done. I would go get a pedicure. I would go in the back of the nail salon and go sit there and just be in it because these come in there, they not looking for the nigga with the pedicure.
And that's with his feet in the water.
I was thinking that I was like code switching, and I would go get a pedicure. I would sit there in the water, and they would rub my feet. And I swear I was the only person that would do it. So I'd be the only nigga in there with all the ladies doing their shit, and I'd be right there like this, and they scrubbing the back of your foot and shit, and I'm just sitting there like waiting for the D's to leave. So I don't know, maybe it's just I get programmed from young to.
It's interesting to be with certain things, and then you don't even realize the connection sometimes. I didn't think about it, and it's still my thing. I didn't even realize it until he was talking. Interesting. I got so many vices. I like to get in water.
Yep.
That's probably like one of my
For long periods of time.
babe.
I can't
The
with y'all.
shade, yo.
It's not shade, it's the truth.
I know it is true. It just be a long time. The more depressed I am, the longer I sit and soak. Because I'm real big on my skin. I like to marinate in it. I put all kinds of stuff in my water.
That's Pisces too.
Oils. I'm a Pisces.
We Pisces, because I do the same thing.
I need that. Even sometimes just standing in the shower when I'm not sitting in a tub or I got jets and shit, so you know I'm gonna sit down. But just the water running down, the sound of it, the flow of it just gives me clarity, gets things moving. Water, you know what they say? You can't hold water, right? So if you deepen your emotions with them, people usually trying to hold water back. They're trying to fight back tears. They're trying to whatever. For me, I could get in the tub. I could purge from the inside and I could cleanse on the outside at the same time. And sometimes, like for me, I come out and it's like a reset button. I'm back like I never left. But also, when I'm my deepest point of stress, he has to like make me come from the top of the Appalachian Mountains kind of orgasm or whatever the case is. And it's crazy because I don't come from my vagina. I cry.
What?
Yeah.
When you nut, you cry?
Not
Depends
all the
how
time.
hard.
Well, he could tell you
How
that.
hard?
Like if I definitely give her the works and she's having a rough time, depressed, overwhelmed, then I start wilding out. Then, that release, a lot of times, especially during the aftercare, that's when they will come out. It won't be like, I'm coming, and then boo-hooing. No, it'll be like, yo, you're safe. You did great at this conference. The next time you'll knock it out the park. This is what you do. It's over. You can relax now. Then it will come.
Then I'll relax. I'll let it go. I'll release it.
This is during? You say all that during?
He talks. He'll say that to me.
Holy shit. Okay.
He start saying them things that and he really affirms me. He reminds me I'm safe over
While
and
you
over.
inside.
Or while he's
Or aftercare.
aftercare.
Or
So
aftercare, okay.
yeah. So like after sometimes.
They love showing us that they better than us, bro. They do this all the time.
No, I'm listening. I was gonna ask Brother
it's
Chris
spiritual.
about aftercare, because I recently I told you.
Yes.
Right?
yes.
So I feel like
Yes.
that's an aspect that I need to learn.
Learn the aftercare. So from my perspective, the way I can describe it is this, right? My body is holding all this tension, right? And again, in most spaces, I gotta hold it. I gotta hold it together. Most people are looking at me to be the point of the strength, or I'm taking care of a lot of people. I'm taking care of a lot of things, and in that moment, or whatever the case is, I'm being cared for. That's the core of it. But on top of it, now he's surging my pleasure. You know what I'm saying? So it's like replacing that energy with energy that feels good. You know what I'm saying? I got a deep connection with this person who's really learned my body. And so when he starts to do certain things, it's like very intentional, and he builds it up to the point that like by the time I release and I finally let go, it's like sometimes it makes me just break down. You know what I'm saying? And it's not because I'm sad all the time, right? It's just because I needed to let that go. Like once I do, most people realize once you cry and you get that off, like you either tired, you take a good nap sometimes, you're like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I need that because, I also have an ADHD brain. right? So even when I'm, babe,
Okay.
don't you start naming other things, okay? Because he'll call it 4K, HD, LED, OLED, whatever.
OCD,
He says
you know
like
what
my ADHD is like tunnel, yeah, but I don't settle easily. So I gotta take a bath or I gotta do something to make me go to sleep or tired. I don't just go to sleep. So, but after that, we good. You know, and sometimes it's the reverse. Sometimes I get the cry out or whatever, and I'll be like, "Yo, we went for dinner." Like, you know, it's like it hits a reset button, brings me back. But what I will say is, the first time that it happened, I didn't know what was going to happen. I actually felt my body preparing, like I was about to push out of my vagina, and then out of nowhere, it was like that shit went reversed and just came back up and went like, and I'm like, damn, where did that come from?
And it felt good.
It felt so good.
Release.
Yeah.
And it was a little scary because I'm like, damn, this nigga got me crying. He really can't go nowhere. You really
Is
can't.
that the first time that happened?
I've never cried in an orgasm with a person.
Okay, so that's aftercare post. See, y'all are a couple.
But you know
I'm
what
trying
I'll
to
say
figure out
this?
how it would work.
Well, we have a dynamic. We also are in the BDSM kink
Yeah.
side of things. But what I would say is aftercare that's actually not the aftercare. That's the during. It's
Okay.
after I get that release. On top of it, now he's hugging me or holding me. He's affirming me.
Okay,
He's
that's
telling
what
me
that
the
is.
things,
Okay.
whatever. He might be rubbing me or giving me a massage or
Yeah.
something. Or you know, he's very intentional with aftercare. It's like a. Let me shut up like you're not saying right here,
Yo,
babe.
could tears be a porn category?
Yes, it is. It is. Crying fetish? Yeah, that exists.
What is it? What is a crying fetish?
It is.
You got to look it up, man. It's just crying fetishes.
People are into
You have
that.
homework.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's tough.
That's what I say.
So wait so is it people crying while sex?
It could be just
It could be
crying.
just crying.
Or just sitting there crying.
Nah, come on.
Fully dressed.
I'm not,
I mean,
I'm not
if we had
spanking
people make
Boomer
money
to
on,
tears.
if you have people make money on TikTok
going for
playing
his
an
phone
NPC, right? Practicing being an NPC, somebody got real popular. Nobody would have thought that going ice cream, whatever, would get people spending money, but it did. So why wouldn't crying be a thing, right? You know, but you can talk more to it from your perspective because that's just I'll be so overwhelmed that I can't even process what's happening, but he's more focused while I'm released. So I think he has a different lens or a better lens.
Well, I'll put it to you like this. It got highlighted more once you started going towards the BDSM space. It was like a general thing. You figure, be a nice guy, here's the rack, you know, whole lot, and wipe yourself up, or I'll do it for you. And next you know, we go into the BDSM space, especially that kink conference, seeing how people respond to such hard orgasms and the body shift and the temperatures, and you see some people just walk away and be like, thank you, good night. And some people actually take care to regulate them, hold them, and actually show like, you know, you did great. You know, this performance couldn't happen without you, you know, and you bring someone back to speed because he's doing all these extreme things to the person. It's like the highs, the lows, the blood pressure, the heart rate, all these things are happening. And it just be left there like whole lot, you know what I'm saying? And a person walks off, somebody got to pick up the pieces. So if this is my woman, then I'm going to give her that affirmation and the feeling that, yo, you are somebody, you are important. This is a great experience, you know what I'm saying? Let's regulate, let's bring it back down. Let's regulate your heart rate. I want you to feel important. I want you to feel taken care of. So I make it a point of emphasis that when we're done, you know, hey, it was a great time. I'm here. You love me. I love you. I want you to feel special. I want you to feel important. Like, yes, we did use your body for pleasure, but you're more than that.
Sadist.
You're more than that.
Oh, I thank you. I appreciate that, dear. Truly. But I will say one thing. What you think is the final seal on the deal with the aftercare, though? Like when it's all said and done, the last thing you do that's gonna have me feel like, I'm good.
I know you love the warm rag, but a lot of times,
But that's not the end.
usually the food is the end.
Just a test.
Usually the food.
The food.
The food.
Oh man.
Yeah.
What kind of- what do you
I
mean,
get
chicken?
off.
Yeah,
I get off
anything.
and you bring me food.
The harder
It could-
she comes, the hungrier she gets. And it's been like that from the beginning. She's like,
Replenish
what are we
me.
going to eat?
Replenish
And
me.
I'm like,
Yo, so
damn.
sometimes I don't say nothing about food and I just be sitting there thinking I'm done and then he come with it and I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah, so I will say, but aftercare is specific to the person. Everybody has different things that make them feel grounded after they have an intense experience. Because like you said, you leave a person there, they got to regulate themselves after you doing all these things potentially to each other, you spanking or whatever, or you this, or even if it's sex or whatever. Some people have different, and BDSM, it doesn't have to include sex, but it sometimes does for people.
I ain't my sub
Right.
for a long time. She's because her point is not, she might not even see my dick for a long time.
And it should be that bad.
I just have to understand. I'm just trying to understand. Okay, there will be intense moments.
Yeah.
There will be. She has discussed her limitations, and she's not my woman. You understand?
So
what
you
I'm
have
saying?
to figure out how to do that without tripping the wire. So can I give you advice?
Yeah.
I would say this, right? Anytime a heavy service day, so like let's just say you got a busy day, she's with you, she's taking care of everything, making sure you got your snacks, make sure like that level of attention to detail that service can require is mentally draining. So on days like that, aftercare should focus on decompressing the mind.
Okay.
But if you are doing other things, right, whether you're using tools, floggers, whatever, or hands, or y'all are, on those type of things, the body is what's going to get surged a lot too. So in that case, decompression could be running the bath or having a shower running and letting them go in there, have their moment to themselves, this and that. They come out, you got a towel, make sure she's dry, make sure she's warm, make sure she's good. You know what I'm saying? And it could be that. It could be a bite to eat. It could be, you know what I'm saying? Or just, here's the remote.
She was like, just roll me something, you know,
you
and
see?
just give me a little reassurance.
Right.
I'm
right.
like, all right,
mellow her out. Yeah. So that's what, so now imagine it's one thing for you to know, oh, I just got to smoke. But it's another thing for you to go through that and a person puts you in the shower, you come out warm bath and you step out and it's right there. And you look at it like, you feel taken care of. And that's what I think is intentionality is really what it comes down to.
Somebody giving you that much, I don't want to say attention, like I'm going to please you to the point of no return tonight. Like every step of the way is taken care of. Even down to like the rag being steamed or whatever it is.
I agree.
Like,
I agree.
I
usually, I'm gonna be real with you. I pay attention to that thing.
Yeah.
Don't even don't even bring me no cold rag.
Yeah. A lazy
You know what I'm saying?
A lazy rag says a lot.
Lazy rag says a
lot.
And then don't drop it on me.
And just throw it.
Wipe these balls. You know what I'm saying? Show some depreciation. You know what I'm saying?
Depreciation.
You know what I'm saying?
Depreciation.
Yes, sir.
What? Yo.
That's for real.
You gotta
I fuck
show
with
it.
that. I
You
like
gotta
that.
show
When
it.
a woman is wiping your like she's changing your diaper,
Yes.
like she's really got your book. Y'all all right?
Oh.
Are y'all okay?
It's not me, it's him. I was laughing because I caught the face he made. He just was like,
Yeah. Lift them up. She, all around it. She
Hey, man.
really taking care of it like it's like a science project. Like really like delicate and shit.
do y'all feel like that's a level of care most men are used to getting for that part of their body, period? Like not on some,
you mean?
we're not just talking about sucking and having sex, right? But like grooming, the care, like cleansing it, wipe, moisturizing, things like that. Like by the time they leave your penis, it's like the royal penis is
the royal penis
clean.
clean.
Highness type vibe. You
Yeah.
know? Do you feel like that's something that women realize men want or need?
Women, yeah.
Women.
Women.
He put quote unquote on
Yeah.
it. I heard what he did. I heard he did that. But now it's like a fight. Everything is a battle between men and women now. It's like, oh, you're supposed to get the rag for me, or you're supposed to get the rag for me. Yo, we supposed to take care of each other. That's just what it's supposed to be.
We supposed to
take
take care of. Now, when we're talking about relationships, but I come to realize just in general, we're here to protect and to feed and nurture the inner boy, the inner girl, the inner child of the man and the woman. You know what I'm saying? Like the women, people see me with a lot of women, they think it's, let me tell you something. I'd rather be around a bunch of women than a bunch of sweaty balls, number one, right? But then two, they my babies. You know what I'm saying? That when they're my babies, I can't stay mad. But because I see, their baby pictures. Yeah, I get to look at my baby like my baby cat. I see her baby picture, and she look exactly like her baby picture. She ain't changed. She's still cute. She's still adorable.
You see the,
I gotta,
the little girl in her.
I gotta sniff the side of her head. I gotta like be skin to skin. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like that with everyone, with all of them. You know?
No,
what I'm
because
saying?
she deserves a different level of effort as your woman. Yeah.
For all of them, I understand the point of these are my babies. You know what I'm saying? And so I would never want to hurt my babies. You know what I'm saying? I would never want my babies to feel unsafe. You know what I'm saying?
No, I do understand it. And I think people hear those type of things and they go on the perversion end of looking at childhood type stuff, but they don't realize it's not that. It's basically saying everybody has that in them. And I also, you know, in my experience doing this work for so long, I find that most of the time when I'm working with a person and I'm trying to get to the root, like they come to me with their problems for them or their relationships or whatever. But then when I actually take the time, we dig deep and we go to the core or to the surface, there's some point of their life before adulthood that either didn't get lived out in full, was traumatic, or something like that, or whatever the case is, you know, or they didn't have any autonomy. So I have, like, for example, one person their parents were in the military, they moved a lot. So they didn't really get to set their feet and establish real bonds and relationships. So they struggled with relationships because they felt like, how long before it's going to end? Because, you know, things are constantly changing. I had another person who I was working with who it was rooted in childhood trauma, direct childhood trauma that might be, you know, via somebody that was supposed to be safe, not being safe for them. But then it can also just be like you had strict parents. They ain't let you go outside. They ain't let you, you know, do the things. You ain't get to go to no parties. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? So now this adult version of you never got it. And, but you're grown now. You got responsibilities. You got things to take care of. There's no time for that. These are the things that they say, ain't no time for that type of stuff. You got to do.
But you know, that can drive an adult to borderline insanity because you look at children. When you take something, when a baby got something in their hand and you take it out of their hand, what's the first thing they do?
They cry. They
right?
Yeah.
But when they do that and you give them something else, it's like,
Okay. Yeah,
so as adults, we have to learn how not to deny ourselves of things, but how to answer those
those calls,
those calls that were weren't responded to, those impulses, how to answer those impulses, because
so
as adults
crazy.
we still do the stump.
Yes.
We just do it in a different way,
way.
and a lot of times it's detrimental to us.
I was gonna say a lot of
do
times it comes aggressive or
Yeah.
it's blowing up or
Yeah.
flipping your lid. It's crazy. I would say this. This was not planned, this conversation right here, right? This literally came up because you spoke about loving on your babies. But just before that, we were just talking about it because
What are the babies?
well, so
No, his babies.
What do you mean?
oh,
What do you said your babies? What were you talking about? The girls?
The women.
The women in my life.
You like poly or?
Well, see, I tell you, this is what we like to say. You can't say monogamous or polyamorous without us. We just us. You know what I'm saying?
And they all, is this a family type thing?
We a family. We a community. You know,
A community is
We're
fine,
we're
really.
we're a family of trusted individuals that are helping each other.
what it sounds like to me is like-minded people who share, community fetishes, things like that.
Yes.
And especially fetishes that are often misunderstood, and you have created space for each other to be able to live the life that you want, enjoy the things that you enjoy without judgment, but
And
grow
we
with
make
each other in the
content.
process.
We're a content conglomerate. You know?
Okay.
And, in case people want to be listening and
also-
watching, that's what we do.
He's teaching them how to be the best. See
A
what's
lot of
going
these
on.
girls, it's sad because, and I can't blame them. There was a lot of guerrilla things going on, guerrilla flavor, back in the 80s, 90s, early 2000s, manipulation.
What's a gorilla flavor? I have to ask, what's a
Because you
gorilla
just saying
flavor?
some hot
I was like this for a minute, and I thought about it, and I was like,
gorilla
what's a
flavor.
gorilla
Well,
flavor?
see the glue. That's what I was getting to. The gorilla flavor is the manipulator. You know what I'm saying? Is the abuser.
Oh, they
it's the
big, they
ones that-
pounding their
the
chest,
ones
kind
that,
of.
you see what I'm saying? Like they're the rough ones who abuse, who manipulate, who lie,
a lot of women do
who
come across
control over the last couple decades because of these, these guys that
Aggressive guys.
are performing. That's what they're doing. They're putting on a performance for other men with using women. I think that's homosexual. You ask me. You putting on a show using women at the expense of another woman to impress your homeboys and things of that nature. I was a little sensitive with that word, you know, when people were throwing it and stuff like that because of that.
Because of the negative
of
connotations
the
that
negative
it changed
connotations.
into over
But
time.
if you look at these women, a lot of the women need leadership. You know
Well,
what
most
I'm
women,
saying?
I think, crave it.
I mean, you got to think that even the ones that talk the worst things about, you don't need no man, you don't need no pimp. And these strippers, they getting robbed when they go out of town. These fetish models, you know, they getting robbed when they go to do professional shoots, or they got clients, or you know,
And
different
sometimes
things
it's the
of that
photographers and the videographers and things like that too who are trying to manipulate situations.
Predatory.
I say this, I think that the most, the women who are doing the most boss-like women, the women who have the most leadership roles crave submission the most. I'm a switch, right? Which means I'm both dominant and submissive. And it toggles depending on the circumstance or whatever the case is. But like, we want to be led, but we just don't want to be led into a rabbit hole.
They want to be led, they don't want to be led dead. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, put it like that.
That's it. You either come clean or die dirty. You do one or the other.
Bars on top of bars.
You hear the artistry?